Hello everyone and welcome back to my favourite room in the house. Before I start today, I'd just like to dedicate this video to my good friend Jeremiah, aka GI Jetman. He's just notched 100 subscribers on YouTube, and look, there'll never be a chance to be amongst the first 200 subscribers to his channel, so I'll post the link in the description to this video. Please head over after you've finished watching this and give him a sub. He's working really hard and he deserves it. So I'm actually dedicating this video to Jeremiah because he has been reminding me to take the time to sit down and open my GI Joe Classified Zandar figure, which I actually bought 2 months ago. Between going to Joe Fest and coming back and getting sick, I just haven't found the time to really savor this moment. And now that I've got an afternoon free to myself, I can do that. Zandar is, of course, this channel's mascot. There he is there. I love Zandar for no other reason except for he's a ginger. And I'm a ginger, and being a ginger can be tough work. So there's the vintage figure there. Of course, when the classified figure came out, I just had to have him. I'm usually a vintage guy. I don't do a lot of classified. But when Zandar hit the shelves, he was certainly on my want list. Let's have a look at the package here. The classified packages have improved over the duration. They used to be a lot bigger than this, and then for a while there they went without the plastic sort of see-through bubble. It was just all cardboard. I thought it was an environmental thing, but now they have gone back to the clear plastic case, which I think is the best way to go. Some pretty good artwork on the side here. Love that. There's Zandar in all his glory on the back. Harley Davidson in the background. I'm not really sure what I'm meant to do with a classified review. I hope I'm doing this right. Maybe you could give me some suggestions in the comments below. Apparently people show off barcodes. There you go. There is a tribute to everyone who's ever done a classified release. I'm showing you a barcode. Is that what people do in these reviews? I thought, yeah, apparently it is. And these are a whole bunch of specialties. Adam looks those up in his reviews, and I don't know how he works out what they are. So if you really want to know, go and watch his review. And there's a QR code there. Not sure that leads to anything, but maybe I'll give it a scan later. Anyways, I'll crack him open. You'll have to bear with me here. I'm just going to try and record this in as few takes as possible because I'm an amateur, let's be honest, and I don't want to sweat too much over what I'm saying on these videos. I don't want to do too much editing because I do have a life, and doing YouTube stuff is challenging at times. So please forgive me if I stuff up or stumble or say a lot. Apparently I say a lot. There you go. I just said anyways, let's open up Zandar. Here we go. Awesome. First impression. He looks nice. Like, he looks really nice. I think the pants are certainly a little bit darker. The vest has been augmented, I think. I think the original Zandar, he looks like he's not even wearing a shirt. He's sort of got this naked top half with these pauldrons. It's sort of like a weird sort of outfit. So I guess modernising, I've just knocked him over there. I guess modernising Zandar in this way makes him a little bit better. I don't mind that. Let's see if we can pop him out of the bubble. Listen to all that crinkling. It's a nice sound, I must admit. It is good. Get this out. Wow. Okay. Nice. You feel like these figures, they feel really nice in the hand. Like, they feel soft, but they don't feel brittle too hard. They feel pliable. They feel really, really cool. See if we can stand him up there. He has got a lot longer hair, I suppose. He's got a bit more of a mullet happening on the classified figure, but I don't mind that. It's pretty cool. I reckon Dreadnought should have long hair like that. What do you think? Anyways, see if we can get him to stand up. Oh, that's pretty good. He stands up. And we've got some accessories here. So we've got the spear gun, which looks very similar to the original. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe I'll just chuck that in his hand. There we go. Can he stand up again? Yes, he can. We've got a backpack. This backpack, this looks like a pretty good sort of match-up for the vintage. I can definitely see that. It's got that crisscross pattern. It's got a few spare arrows in the side. They don't actually come out by the looks of it. I'm not sure they're meant to. They're firmly stuck in there. Let's see if we can get the backpack onto the figure, which I'm told is a bit of a problem with classified figures. It's hard to get the backpacks to stay in, so we'll plug that in there. Yeah, I knew it was going to be difficult. I'm no classified expert. Is it meant to go in further than that? I guess it is. Okay, we'll just align that vest properly so we can get it in. I think that'll do it. There we go. You would have noticed he has a couple of pouches here to put some things in. So there's a pouch there for a sidearm and a pouch here for a sidearm. And that's because he comes with a couple of other accessories. So there's a cool little knife here. So I'll just put him down for a sec so I can get this out. There we go. So there's a little handgun and a little knife. That's a pretty cool knife. I'm not sure if that's been used for any other classified figures, but it looks vaguely familiar. Again, please tell me in the comments below if that was used in something else. And do the same with this little handgun if you can. I'll just get rid of this sticky tape stuck to my finger. It's a cool little handgun as well. And there's one more accessory here, which looks like some sort of throwing knife, or I don't know. You tell me. I'm no expert. Tell me what this is. It's covered up in sticky tape, which makes it sort of hard to get out. But let's there we go. I got it. Sweet. All right. So that's the bubble done. Yeah. So it's some sort of axe or strange shaped knife. I don't know. What do you call that? Someone tell me what that's called. So, anyways, I'll put his sidearm into his holster maybe. Is it just? Yep, it unclips. That's pretty cool. That's very cute. Stick that in there. Button it back up. How good's? Oh, button up. Oh. Go back in there. There we go. That's pretty cool. So where does this one go? Does that go in there? Maybe it does. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like that. And I don't know. He's got a spare knife. Maybe I'll shove this in his other hand. There we go. I don't mind that. Did the original Zandar have a knife? Let's have a look. I still don't feel comfortable about that backpack, but it's all right. He's pretty cool. Make him stand up. There we go. There's my man Zandar. So the original Zandar did have a knife in his pocket. Sorry about the shaky hands there. I don't know why I'm nervous. You're all my friends. Sorry about that. But yeah, the original Zandar did have a knife in his trouser leg. And look, he's also got the sidearm on his chest. So this is all true to the original. It's very cool. I love how the pauldrons have these gold accents on them too. That makes him look so mean. I think the original Zandar did have a bit of this gold kicking around on his pants, his wristband. So there's some really nice embellishments. The chain on his hip's pretty cool too. Oh look. There's another slot there, so maybe you can put the knife in there. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like that. it's sort of concealed as well, so you can sort of just whip it out from behind his back and get stuck into someone, in a pub fight or something. Man, Zandar is very cool in the Classified series. Well done, Hasbro. I am not a shill. Apparently shills are really... That's something that hip YouTubers say these days as well. I'm not a shill. Well, actually, I'm a shill for Zandar. I love Zandar so much, but this classified version of Zandar is fantastic. I won't fiddle around too much with all the legs and joints and hips and so on. Other guys on other reviews have already done that. So real professional outfit here at Ronnie Trickshot's YouTube channel. He's really cool. I reckon I'm going to go out in the backyard and take some photographs with this dude. Maybe with both of them. What do you reckon? Give me some suggestions. Speaking of backpacks not staying in, it looks like it happened with the original as well. All right, so there we go. There it is. There is Classified Zandar. All in all, very good value for money, I must admit. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, and you don't mind me blabbering my way through some of this stuff, feel free to click like and subscribe. Maybe even leave a comment. Whilst the numbers don't mean a lot to me, they certainly do keep me motivated to sit down and record some of these videos. So if you've enjoyed yourself, please hit that subscribe button, and I reckon we'll see you next time on... What's my show called? I don't know. This is fun. I'll see you next time. Yo, Joe.